I'm here. It should be a great show. I'm very excited for it. I'm a little sleepy this morning.
Yeah.
I didn't get a ton of sleep last night. A little annoyed about that. But other than that, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a great show. This is going to be a lot of fun. You guys are going to be having a ton of fun today, or we're going to have a fucking problem.
Oh, yeah. Natalie on the show?
Oh, that should be great.
You said ton of fun, so.
Yeah. No, we're not going to have tons of fun on the show. You and I are going to have a ton of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand where you would be confused about that because she's a giant fat lady.
Yes.
And you might call her tons of fun because, in a reference to Tommy Boy, she's gigantic, like Chris Farley.
Yes.
But Chris Farley was a lot more attractive. So there is that.
Yeah, very true.
She won't be on the show. I don't think she's really anywhere anymore. If you're new to the show, except the restaurant industry. COVID was hard on her. If you're new to the show, there was a woman who ran an activist group here from where we're from, and always seemed to have a bug up her ass about our show, and then always wanted to get on it to make nice, and then again would always screw up again and come after us for some shit. So eventually we learned the lesson and just started making fun of what a pig she was whenever she came up.
And then my favorite thing. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, you ready? Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready? When she tried to cancel Raleigh's.
Yeah, and then she tried to cancel
that went well.
Raleigh's rednecks and long necks and made up stories about like hanging black dolls from the ceiling and other things. And he said, "Oh, that's funny. Do you have any proof of that?" And they're like, "No, but we broadcast it publicly to people and tried to get you shut down for it." Oh, funny, because that's actionable.
Yeah, and then we're gonna stage we're gonna occupy your place and then just drink water.
Did they do that?
That was what their plan was.
I don't think that ever worked, did it?
No, it never came to fruition.
And then he sued them.
Oh, yes, he did.
So he sues them. This is the funniest part. So all he wanted was a public apology.
That was that simple, yeah. But
he didn't. He even said, "I don't want money.
No.
I don't want any of that. Yep. I just want you publicly to say, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spot. I'm a little piggy. Hear me oink. Here is my tail. Here is my snout." And then go like that.
Yes.
But she wouldn't. She would not apologize. She, just would not humble herself publicly. She could not. The idea of that was so terrible.
Yeah, it's almost like doing a jumping jack for her.
Right. It was like someone asked her to do crunches.
Oh,
and she was
imagine a burpee.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, after breakfast. So then the judge said, "Well, then you have to give this man money." And the guy's like, I don't want money. I really don't. She's like, "Well, we'll settle this. I'll give a bunch of money, and then I'll never talk about this place, and we'll just never talk about it anymore." And he's like, and the judge is like, "Yeah, you have to give him money." So I don't know. It was just this weird thing. She insisted on an NDA from what I've heard from other people. Raleigh's never told me this.
Oh.
But the rumors I hear from other people is that
she lost 50 pounds.
I've never heard that rumor.
Oh, that's definitely a rumor.
Is that as part of the deal, she couldn't talk about him anymore. He didn't want any money, but the judge made him take it.
Yeah.
Because she would not apologize. So she stepped in shit, and now that whole organization is like nothing now. Mm-hmm. Like they don't, like, that whole Unite Cloud thing is over. It's finished, and
that was kind of a joke considering who it's being ran by and what it's for.
It was kind of a team effort, though. Like, we started punching holes in them and beating the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Then you had the police chief just beat the living shit out of them publicly a couple of times. And then you had the Raleigh lawsuit, and that pretty much took her down. She can't stay underwater that long, not with 3 barrels in her. Oh, yeah, she was. She was like Free Willy.
Yes.
And they just, they finally got her, they got like a beached whale. They finally pushed her back into the ocean. Do we have, here, we can show people who we're talking about. This is the lady who ran like this organization. Oh yeah, then she became a school board member. I forgot about that. She became a school board member here in the area, and everyone's just kind of waiting out her tenure because she can't run again. I mean, she's...
Well, physically.
She's an embarrassment. So she ain't running again. So they're just kind of waiting till her term is up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is that would be her. That is the woman, and she is an insufferably bad person. Like, she is really shitty. Like, just an absolutely evil. Everything is racism. We have to grift. I mean, just a grifter supreme. The worst kind of grifter, because they won't say they're grifting. And like, just every little thing. She tries to make every St. Cloud, like, every guy driving by with a Confederate flag on his truck has to be like front page on HuffPo to her.
They need to be burned at the
She
stake.
has like no interest in solving any of the world's problems. She just wants to bitch about things and then use her organization to bitch about it. And oh my God, her poor husband. I mean, I've met him before. That is just a henpecked son of a bitch.
Oof.
I mean, and he is kind of that weak, the kind of guy with a beard, but you're like, oh, which kind of guy with a beard are you? Are you like old school, like lumberjack beard guy? Or are you brews his own beer in the bathtub and puts a black square on his social media account beard guy? And he's the other one. People like, okay, these are all very mean.
I like to know dibs.
These are all just very mean things. Crowder in drag. That's I'm actually going to say that's an insult to Steven Crowder, and I don't say that very often. $5 says he lost his virginity to her. Oh, I hope not.
Oh,
JD
poor
Biggins
guy.
subscribing with Prime, 17 months. Thank you very much. Why are you showing Raleigh's mascot? I didn't show a pig. I mean, I did, but not well, you get the idea. But she says, I'm sure she pegs him. I have no idea. I cannot confirm or deny. Don't ask me. I'm not certain.
Right.
Yeah. Syriater resubscribing, 24 months.
Nice.
2 years. Very good. Easy Money says, holy shit, she is a 10, at least on the bitchy look scale. Also, when she walks, she's a 10 on the Richter. A few people know that. Then I'm just seeing some comments that are writing oinky, oink, 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 oink. Someone saying, I heard she's now divorced. Oh, please let that be true. Please let her be divorced. Please, I mean,
you mean the guy
for that
woke
guy's
up
sake.
from his coma?
Yeah, for that guy's sake, please let her be divorced. I think I'm blocked. I would not doubt if that's the case. That wouldn't have her marital status in here. Jeremiah was born from. Here, let's. I think that's his. He might be banned from seeing that guy too. They might have all banned me, which, by the way, would be fair. Oh, they don't have the last name on Facebook. Uh-oh. There's a woman who's she's at there's another girl that's tagging him that she's with him at stuff. Rutrow. Let me take a look. Sorry, guys, we're going down memory lane with some of our old fools here. Oh, that's him, and it looks like he's hugging someone different in that picture. That sure looks like he's not around old Natalie anymore. Huh. This is very interesting. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Are we gonna have some fun today? Oh, Natalie, this is great. I am so glad and unsurprised that your marriage fell apart. God, does that make me happy? I really hope it was his idea too. I really hope
What do you think?
that he just fucking had it with your shit.
Yeah.
And decide, because that's what happens to men who don't stand up for themselves.
Eventually you break.
The day they break, though, it's just, it's like the Bruce Banner turns into the Hulk.
Sure. Yep.
And oh, yes, August 21st. Yeah. No wonder she's been so quiet lately. Oh, and by the way, couple of kids, not exactly keeping the whole thing in resale value. You talk about, this might be a bad thing, though, because think about it. What do you know about ugly old spinsters who are divorced and single moms?
Oh.
They get worse. Oh, did they get worse?
It's just a matter of time.
Oh, my God. Why is it that all our enemies just keep falling flat on their faces? This is so awesome to me.
It's very, very like a karma.
It is.
Yeah.
You fuck with us, you lose. Yeah. And I bet.
And the cats are going to come now.
And they're in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Yep.
And the little boy blue.
Yep.
And the man in the moon. When you coming home, Dad? I'm not, because your mom's a bitch. Oh, yes. Natalie is alone. God wills it. Andre can't sell out a show. Other people in our past still following, still taking a look, still dicking around. That's awesome. There's a couple of, oh God, there was another one. Cowpote is banned from YouTube. And now,
oh, really?
Yeah, Natalie Ringsmith got a divorce. Oh, I can't wait to read her ex-husband's status from August 21st.
Oh, boy.
Someone wake Natalie up and let her know Steel Toes are talking about her. Yes!
Ears are probably on fire.
I hope this isn't the last horribly sad thing that happens to her. Did somebody actually look up their information in the court? The actual dissolution of the divorce?
They can do that?
I didn't know you could do that. Would it be whatever link you sent me? Oh, it says look her up. Oh, I don't want to do that. You guys look her up, and then I'll find the thing. Is this the woman that he's hanging out with? Is this the...
Well, if it is, I would say it's definitely an upgrade.
Is this the lady? He was at a Van Gogh experience. I mean, he's still an artsy whatever, but it can be difficult for me to talk about personal changes in my life, especially publicly like this. But to undergo a change in marriage in any private way, as much as I wish it could be, isn't possible. She made fucking problems. She turned into a dramatic white lady and started posting shit publicly. So as much as I'd like to go about this privately,
oh boy,
fucking can't. I'm writing this to let you all know that the chapters of my story with Natalie as my partner have closed. It was a journey of exactly 20 years, though we have known each other for 25. The changes in our lives and in who we are as individuals were more than our relationship could bear. I guess the strain was more than she could bear.
He finally...
Natalie, you know Daisy. You know Daisy at all. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. Someone says at least they didn't spawn. No, I think they have 1 or 2 kids. Poor things. I really feel bad
for the kids. Yeah,
poor kids. Kids are probably nice kids. Didn't do anything to anybody, and they're being taught like trans shit. She does seem like one of those parents who would push trans shit and all that stuff on their kid at a young age, and like race shit before they're should really even like. Parents who feel guilty about race who then try to push that onto their kids are fucking gross. But anyway, the end of our marriage feels very much like a death with every stage of grief present. Dude, brother, the only one you need to know is happiness. Yes. You're going to be so happy.
You're free. I mean,
Genie.
I mean, talk about...
You're free.
When we're talking about a large amount of weight off your shoulder, an extremely large amount of weight.
Dude, you're going to feel... After this divorce, I swear, man, I don't know, what is it?
He's got to be 300 pounds
almost
less.
3 months later, you got to feel like you got about 380 pounds off your shoulders. It's got to feel great.
Oh, no.
It was just a stunt. He was supposed to pinch my leg when he was running short of air. Natalie's divorced. Oh, good. Fuck you. I am so happy. of all the shit you've put so many other people through and sat in judgment. Oh, fucking good. I hope you're not happy. I really hope you're not in a good place. I really hope that this hurts a lot.
We had no idea our morning was going to be this swell.
Oh my God, my morning is so good. Here, how about we change the title of the show to, hey everyone, Natalie's divorced. Hey everyone, Natalie got divorced. Isn't life grand? Oh boy. We can write that, right? There's nothing wrong with writing that as your title.
Natalie?
That's not actionable.
Natalie who?
Yeah, well, not only that, you can say if someone got divorced.
Yeah.
It's allowed. Hey, everyone, Natalie
public
got
figure
divorced.
too, right?
Isn't life grand? Yeah, what's she going to do? Make a status about what terrible guys we are? Yes, I know I'm a terrible guy. You don't know you're a piece of shit, which is why your marriage failed. I know why my marriage failed, so I got a new one.
Yeah.
That's the difference between you and me. I can get a new one. You are unlikable and insufferable. Oh, bury yourself in your work and eat your feelings. Fuck, this is what you get for fucking with people. Oh, this is what you get for being a pain in people's ass. They're going to love watching you fail. We had people like that. We still have people like that who watch us just to watch us fail. The only difference is we're happy and we went, we're not failing. We're going to keep this thing going. It's going to be great.
We are happy. Yeah.
You are falling apart. The lawsuit, the school board shit, your husband wanting nothing to do with you anymore. But there are, oh God, listen to this. Listen to this Jeremiah's status. I want this guy on the show. Oh. I want him on the show.
Oh boy.
He can talk about the Van Gogh experience. He can talk about pegging. I don't give a fuck as long as he talks about the divorce for 5 minutes. I would let him come on here for an hour and talk about whatever he wants as long as he talks about divorcing Natalie for 5 minutes. That's it. That's how much I love. And people are like, oh, is this kind of mean? Is it? Yes. Oh, are you kind of lingering on an enemy's downfall? Yes, I love it. And I fully expect them to do the same when it's my turn. This Aaron is way more fun than angry Aaron. Yes, people are saying, I've multiple people accusing me of having an erection. Dude, I have an innie erection because I'm fucking myself. This feels so good. Are you kidding me? Natalie, and again, if you're a new listener, someone who tried to cancel us on multiple occasions, someone who tried to say the most horrible shit about us, we're Nazis, we're racist, all this other stuff, and kept trying to fuck with us.
Even after having Haji on the show.
Not only, yeah, right. We would have them on multiple times, and then she would turn, and then she would apologize. I remember, great Natalie story. She came up to me at a gym.
I
in
remember
the
that.
parking lot. I never saw her go inside, by the way. She came up to my car as I'm trying to leave and goes, I just want to bury the hatchet, let bygones be bygones, and I'm sorry. And then she fucked with us again, so I ripped her apart. I mean, this is a person incapable of love and decency and everything else. Oh, this feels so great. She's alone. You're alone, and you'll die that way. You will die lonely and miserable, surrounded by nobody. Yet look, it took 25 years for your husband to go, I need to get the fuck out of here. How long do you think it's going to take those kids? Because people like you always get left alone. People like you always get figured out. You know what the thing is about people like me? I don't lie about what I am. I enjoy shit like this. I like watching people fall who have been shitty to me. I enjoy it. I embrace every ugly aspect of my personality. People like you who try to play nice in public and act like they don't have those parts of them, you phonies always get what's coming to you. We know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. I'm sorry, I'm a Christian. I love this. So if you're just joining us, Natalie got divorced. It looks like about 2 months ago. Her Facebook name is now Natalia Judith. Oh, people are doing the searches. Natalia Judith. I think I'm still banned, though. Yeah, there's a lot of Natalia Judiths. Most of them look like Russian bots who are trying to get you to marry them for citizenship.
Oh,
So I don't think that. Oh, wait a minute. I lost the. Jeremiah was bullfrog, baby. He finally got a fucking divorce. Because if he didn't do it in the next 2 years, I was going to make him do it by force. I'm going to be the only person to put a laugh. No, I'm not going to put a laugh face. That's not nice.
no, that'd be mean.
I am going to like it, though.
There you go.
There we go. I'm liking that status. That is fucking magic. I would love to have him come on the show and talk about whatever he wants. As long as for 5 minutes we get to laugh and chortle about his failed marriage.
Yes.
And by the way, him, fine. I have no problem with him.
No, we never did.
And he would have never had a problem
with... stayed out of everything.
He would have never had a problem with me if it weren't for, the baggage that he was carrying. Which, by the way, you always had to pay extra for at the airport. Cargo. Would your wife like 2 seats, or would she like to sit in the cargo hold? Your call, sir.
I would be curious, though, just to find out when she was, so obsessed and going after stuff that we did that I'd really like to know if he just, he didn't care. Or, like why are you wasting your time? Or did he, are you into it?
Yes, honey. I don't know what. I just hope that I somehow contributed to the stress that broke their marriage. I really hope that this is about me in some small way. Yeah. Raleigh definitely is. He was tired of being embarrassed, being tied to her, and her humiliating him and his family every step of the way.
Yeah.
The end of our marriage feels very much like a death with every stage of grief present. Oh, she thought you said ground beef. She got very excited about this marriage ending. They're sloppy joes. But there are signs of life. With the splitting of a family, paths come new journeys, new relationships. That's right, buddy. You go get some fucking pussy. You deserve it. One that you don't have to throw flour at to find out where everything is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that visual.
It could get ugly today.
That visual.
Love and peace to all my friends and family. Well, you are loved, sir. You are loved. And I love how he says, I wanted to have this divorce privately, blah, 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 but that's not possible. And, obviously what the message there is that she tried to make it public. You know what? I have an idea. Can't block multiple accounts, can you? Let's just say I know someone else's account. I personally don't have 2 Facebook accounts. That would be against the rules. But, I don't think there's any rule about checking through someone else's. Hold on here. Please let it be her. Ah, yes. That looks like her. That looks like a divorced lady's picture. Oh, boy. Love your neighbor. Yeah, we get it. Oh, no. She's trying to post pictures of looking nice and shit. 3 pieces of my heart walking around out there in the world. Well, go to Golden Corral and get one of them. Oh, movie night with Milo Rochelle. Is that I need to know if that's a guy or a girl. She would be happier if she went lesbian. I want to see. I bet you it's all. Oh, she put a picture of her husband. Is that her ex-husband or is that this Paulo Freire? I don't want to show pictures because I don't want to show people who aren't public figures and shit. Right. When was his? August something?
15th?
August 15th. He said, hey, I wanted to do this privately, but I realize now that you can't. Let's go down to see if she wrote some shit and made it a bitchy public thing. August 29th. His was August 11th, I think.
Okay.
Oh, boy, she was posting a lot around the 29th. Someone was very sad. There's some defund the police shit. If you're just...
You gotta be kidding me.
If you're just joining us, one of our longest-term enemies got a divorce a couple months ago. I didn't know about it till we just stumbled onto it now, and I am celebrating. I am so happy. I am so excited that she failed in this way. I am blank, goddess of blah. Okay. I am oh God, she posted this on August 24th. I am Natalie, goddess of course, bringer of the year. Fear me because I don't know how much longer I will be able to make sure you are in my thoughts. Shut the fuck up, you fake deep idiot. Oh. Be gentle with yourself. Ego love versus authentic love. Oh, that's not a subtle jab. You know, that subtle jab at the guy that's not, that when he goes, hey, could you cut the bullshit? And you go, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck you, you dumb bitch. That was a subtle, that was like to everybody in the world, not just to her. Oh boy. Hey, this is surprising. My statement last night at the school board meeting regarding why I voted for a mask mandate this coming school year. I'm surprised she voted for a school mask mandate. Was it to hide your tears? Were you hiding your tears? I don't see anything. Okay, this is July. Did she like delete a bunch of shit or what?
I'm going to guess.
Because he was the one writing this thing that said, what was it like? Oh, you can't. I really wish you could do this shit privately.
Oh, by the way, too, you know, it's funny about the whole defund the police thing. It did not pass in the cities. Haha.
Right. Like even Minneapolis was like, are you white people out of your fucking mind? Yep. No, we need the cops here. You psychos.
Although there was like 53,000 or 55,000 that voted to defund the police.
Give me a name if you want me to get a hold of him. He's not going to do it, but do you want Aaron's period pill to ask him if he'll come on the show? I don't know. That just seems a little... You know what, Aaron's period pill? I'll just enjoy this to myself for a while until I can decide. Oh, she sounds like one of those psycho exes that winds upstanding over your corpse. Huh?
Wow.
She posted a quote about... use them as a pillow, but is it a my pillow? Glad my kid isn't in District 742 anymore. Yeah, for sure. I want her kids to become hardcore Newsmax conservatives in like 15 years. They become like big InfoWars people and shit like that. Yeah. Mom, we know what you're doing. We're going to live with Dad.
Probably get driven to that point.
God, do I love that. So, okay. There, that's how we start today's show.
Yeah.
Natalie got a divorce.
On fire.
Maybe the public stuff was on the Unite Cloud Facebook page. No, even she's not dumb enough to do that. She'd do some white lady shit where she was like, you know, narcissism is a hard thing to escape from. She's definitely the kind of person who fucks up a relationship and then blames the guy.
Oh,
like she's definitely that chick. Like, I was the victim and I was in a relationship with a and now I'm hungry. Oh. That is great.
Poor guy. All you want to do is eat.
No. Poor guy. Don't say that anymore. He's free.
Right.
Natalie Ringsman's ex-husband is now free.
That's true.
To hang out with enjoyable people. I checked. He was the petitioner, and it looks like it was amicable. So he's the one who asked for the... Yes! That means your husband left you. He left. How many people have to leave, Natalie, before you get the idea that it might be you? He couldn't take it anymore. He couldn't take the constant kvetching and whining and the whole you being an unhappy person on the inside, so you have to project it out onto everyone in the form of, oh, they're racist, or oh, they're hateful, or they're making their community terrible. The call was coming from inside the house, and guess what? Your own rage and anger projected outward that was really about yourself burned up your fucking marriage. Yes! In the words of Howard Dean, burn it all. I'm very happy today.
I'm picking up a little bit of hint.
Yes.
Yeah, a little hint of that. Yeah.
I'm sorry if this makes you feel less than on your program, but you've been with me since day one. Oh. So you're probably as thrilled as I am. You're just not as big of a psychopath as I am. Which is fair.
But I mean,
you're holding it in.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? You've taken your jabs. You're a more subtle jab kind of guy. You like to make a rack of ribs joke. I like to shout and spit at the camera. And that's why we work so well together. Yeah. It's the yin and yang, if you will. I go, yeah! And I was just like, I bet you eat lots of pork chops. That's funny.
And I do believe he's happiest though right now because he actually finally gets to eat.
Yes. He was living off Hormel chili that he found under the sink, like little cans that were stashed about the house.
Yeah. Well, or basically anything healthy.
Ironically, he was eating like those Patriot Supply things that right-wing podcasts sell.
Yeah.
Like those survivalist things. Yeah. That dude was eating MREs in his basement for years. And then she found out how many calories were in MREs, and she's like, I want some. And then he said, nope, that's the last straw. That's why Natalie got divorced, actually.
Yes.
Natalie got divorced because the husband was tired. All he got to eat were MREs. And when she finally started taking those, he's like, last fucking straw.
Yep.
Last straw. You're eating my MREs.
Like, pack of chiclets. And he's like,
yeah.
Oh.
It was like the old Looney Tunes cartoons where it's cold out and it's winter and they have one bean to split between each of them. She just ate the whole bean.
Yep.
How fucking dare you, Natalia Judith? You fucking lonely old spinster. Oh, wait until those kids leave. Everybody in my life leaves me, but I'm not going to take that as a hint that something needs to change with me. I just don't. Ugh. Stop drinking your calories. April writes, she shared posts about ego love versus actual love and how important it is. Also, it's not hard to ask to be treated right. What? Or it's not bad to ask to be treated right. What is that? I don't know what that part means. Ego love versus, is ego love like you ask for shit? Well, I'm sorry, you want shit. It's like any other transaction in life. I would like this. Yes or no? So, we'll see what we can do. I can get the parts in like 2 weeks. First, I got to eat. Fuhrer Imhold says, Aaron, this Aaron needs to run for political office. This Aaron tried back in like 1936. Balls deep, 100 bits. All right, the Howard Dean made me choke on my beverage. Oh, I still got it. Gemini says, oh my fucking God, stop. This is hilarious. Fuhrer Imhold says, just her and her cats. To be fair, unconditional love is hard to find, even harder to give. There's no such thing as unconditional love. All love has conditions on it. Anyone who says love is conditional is a psycho. It's a weird Disney movie thing. And all those movies have like old guys with boners in it. So that's not even real. Jameson Repair. Aaron's period pill says she is saying you need to treat her better, Aaron. I'm sure I do. Jameson Repair says, I know a guy that buys MREs by the pallet and eats them every day. Guy shits tar. I don't know if you know that for sure or if you're just guessing. One is more troubling than the other.
Yeah.
Gemini says that's the therapy talking. Oh, yeah, you're right. The ego love versus actual love. Oh. That's definitely some cut rate therapist that you got because you could afford it. Put in your head.
$15 an hour.
Somebody said that about therapists. They said, I'm not going to pay a bunch of money to have a guy tell me it's not my fault. Because that's what they do. You go into a therapist and like they just make you feel good, but it could all be horseshit.
Well, they blowing sunshine up, and getting paid to do it. So what do you want to hear? You want to feel more sunshine. So you keep paying.
Aaron's period pill. We need Towboys MREs. No, we don't. Z Kyle guess she had to revert to. No, she didn't revert to that. That's not true.
Incest.
No.
Incest's a good thing to do.
Oh, so all right. What a great way to start the morning. God, am I in a good mood?
Yes.
Natalie's husband finally left her. Oh, wonderful. Just so good. Ego love, unconditional love. That just sounds like white lady horseshit, says Aaron's crusty sleeping bag. Yes, precisely. That's exactly what it is. The donut says, fuck, that song gets in my head every time you play it. What song? This song?
Incest's a good thing to do.
I mean, it is catchy.
No. Gemini says, I'm in a great mood too. I'm going to talk about you today at work for sure. Don't talk about me. I don't even think we should say Natalie got left. I think we should say Jeremiah is free. Fly free, Jeremiah.
There you go.
Fly free.
Yes.
Hey, fly high, sweet prince. We are on your side. It's an awesome song. It's so cheery. It really is. It's a very good song. Everything sounds great to me today. You could play me Du Hast, and I'd be like, this is an upbeat, happy tune.
It is very, yep.
Yeah. Maybe that's why Corey moved to Texas. She was going to try to eat him like a burrito. Oh, I certainly hope not. 100 bits from Lipit Zippy. Thank you very much. And this bird you cannot change. Jacob Elmore says, what's up, everyone? What are we talking about today? Well, welcome to the show, Jacob. We are actually talking about one of our old enemies that's tried to get rid of us, tried to cancel us. We're talking about failings in their personal lives. We're talking about their divorce. We're talking about their public divorce that the husband had to acknowledge because the white lady was making whines about it. Mm-hmm. And now Natalie's alone, as she should be. Did the comedy show sell out yet? That is a great question. I think we're at like 12 or 14 tickets left for Saturday's show. So here you go. 12 to 14. Let's just say 10 to 15 because I have a hard time keeping track. 12 to 14 tickets left. Here's the link in the chat. This Saturday, we are at Partners Pub in Sartell. And again, 12 to 14 tickets left for that show. There's the link. Aaron's Crusty Sleeping Bag says $1 donation tickets, right? Yeah, that's we didn't have to go that route. Oh, no. God, it really has been an awesome couple of weeks for Steel Toe. Adrian's fallen apart. Natalie's fallen apart. I mean, I don't really care. If the station falls apart, it falls apart. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Fine. It's just not a big deal. But like cowpoats off of YouTube. God, it's just going fucking aces for us. Do you think she's on a dating site yet? Yeah, Ooh. Livestock only. Oh, God, I hope she's cried a lot over the last 2 months. I really do. I hope it's just been a tear fest and sad movies and all kinds of just bad shit. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I hope things are as hard as they could possibly be in those situations for her. I hope they are as sad and as damaging to your mental health as these things can possibly be. I hate her with a perfect hatred.
Yes.
And yes, I am so happy that... Oh, yeah, and Mark Allen. Well, Mark Allen's not falling apart, you guys. Mark Allen just got his orange belt.
Oh, yeah, I saw
So,
that.
Yeah, don't say that Mark Allen's not doing well.
You mess with...
Yeah, Mark Allen, welcome to my dojo. That guy will fuck you up. Yeah, old Mark Norris over there. I'm changing my name. My new name is Mark Lee. I'm like water. I take on any form you pour me into. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Hyman says she probably eats full sticks of butter when she's down.
What the hell?
Yeah, I hope there's been a lot of nights on the couch with popcorn and she's just throwing sticks of butter into it. Imagine Natalie ugly crying. Every cry she has is an ugly cry. Skeezy Whitefish says, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Things don't go this well for this long without something bad happening. We'll fuck it up somehow. Jacob Elmore says, I see that you really care about this individual. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
I care. I care big time. Mm-hmm. You know what the best part is? I get to watch her fall. Oh, it's so nice. She'll be off that school board pretty soon. I think in a year here, she'll be off that school board. Unite Cloud basically doesn't exist anymore because of Raleigh's. It's all fallen apart. Karma exists. Formerly Ryan the Garbage Man says you're like Cartman with Scott Tenorman. Yes, absolutely. Mick Marshall says single fat white woman. Can't imagine who she's going to date. Andre licking his chops. Oh, there's a lot of guys who might have come here from Chicago that might like to meet your acquaintance. I mean, you're really tolerant and you can tell them all about the nonprofit you run.
Yeah, that'll work well.
It'll be fine. Just sobbing, dunking her gummy bears in mayonnaise, says Uncle Rugburn. Ooh, fuck.
It's a bit rich.
Gemini says, fuck Chicago. Oh, I'm sorry, Gemini. You can call that racist number one. I just meant black people. So I'm sorry. Gemini being black himself, I just wanted to make sure you understood that it was a black guy, fat white woman joke. Go ahead. Oh, he says racist number two. Oh, shit. I always miss the first one. Jacob Elmore says hatred is just a form of caring about someone. The true opposite of love is indifferent. If you hate someone, you're giving them free real estate in your head. Okay, fine. I have plenty of real estate in my head. I don't play by those rules, Jacob, where you go, oh, yeah, they're living rent-free in your head. Don't play those tricks in life. Feel what you want to feel and enjoy what you want to enjoy. Don't have time for these stupid, dumb games where people go, oh, but if you do that, aren't they living rent-free in your head? Sure, okay, fine. It feels good. That's like when we were making fun of Adrian's shows not selling out, and he goes, oh, one-sided beef is an obsession. Okay, fine. Then I'm obsessed. That's totally, if that's what you need to say to cope. That, Jacob, that rent-free in your head thing is what's called a fool's cope. When someone is bashing you accurately and hammering the shit out of you and enjoying your downfall, you saying they're living rent-free in your head is your way of trying to excuse it away and make it like, oh, I'm not being laughed at for being a fool. I'm not being mocked for my failures. I'm not being completely ripped to shreds here. I'm living rent-free in your head. It's a sad cope that fools do in order to justify like not feeling terrible or feeling like the victim. That's all that is. So the rent-free in your head thing, relax, Jacob. That's not a real thing. That's just something fools tell themselves. But Jacob, thank you for watching the show. It's wonderful to have you. All right. As much fun as this has been, as much as I have enjoyed all of this thoroughly, we do have to move on and do a show today. Because we have a lot of listeners that are, hundreds, thousands who are not from the radio era, and they aren't going to know a lot about this.
Yeah.
Just know that we celebrated the last 40 minutes, a fool's demise, if you will. Hashtag of Sunfish says you're doing a show. Yeah, I kind of. I mean, it's also, I'm doing a dance. Yeah, doing the happy dance.
We're just starting it at quarter to
Happy
7.
dance. Yeah, 6:45. Now we'll jump into things. How's that sound?
Good morning.
Hey, if you need to pull your failed marriage out of the ditch, call our friends at All Care Towing of St. Cloud. 320-253-5203.
They got a rig that big?
Yeah. They can take care of trucks. They got the trucks and wreckers for heavy-duty equipment, for cars, trucks, everyday vehicles, whatever you've got. They
Really?
can, but I don't know if they could handle her. That's All Care Towing. 320-253-5203 for All Care Towing of St. Cloud. Also, Old Capitol Tavern, 2 North Benton Drive in Sauk Rapids. Visit Old Capitol Tavern today. Of course, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, we're going to be doing a live show, a live evening show, 7 to 9 p.m. at Old Capitol. You are welcome to join us if you'd like to. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope you guys come out to Old Capitol. We hope you show up.
When are you doing that?
The Wednesday night before Thanksgiving.
Oh, sure. Why not?
At Old Capitol Tavern. We're going to drink. We're going to have a fun show. It should be awesome. Go to Old Capitol. Try their menu. Their food is amazing. Their chefs make the most delicious food in the area. 50 beers on tap. A great top shelf whiskey selection with a great craft cocktail menu. You're going to love it. Old Capitol Tavern, 2 North Benton Drive in Sauk Rapids. Jacob writes, I agree that there is a time for anger, and I completely agree that you should hate them for a period of time. I'm guessing that this is still fresh, but I try to let things go eventually. Otherwise, that shit will kill you. Not in this lifetime, Holmes. No, sir. And Jacob, that's fine. If that's how you are, if that's what you need to do, absolutely. I'm not telling you to be any other way. But I live and thrive off of my hatreds. Off of all of my enemies getting their comeuppance. Anyway, did something sufficiently horrible happen to Natalie? Yeah, her husband left her. He'd had it with her shit finally. Heather hype train, someone says. Oh, did something happen to Heather? Ironically, I don't really wish anything bad on her. She just kind of sat there and played victim because she thought it would be good for her career. She's finding out now a year later that she hasn't fucking moved and it wasn't good for her career, and maybe she should have spent that time making good content. So, yeah, I don't really feel anything bad toward Heather. But that's probably the next one to drop. Like, she'll be out of a gig the way things are going.
Yeah. That's
thank you to Balls Deep, Free Range Natalie hype train. You guys want to start one? You guys want to start a hype train? I'm into it. You guys want to start a Natalie got divorced hype train? God, I'm fucking mean. I love this shit. I really do. This revs my engine, man. This fuels me up. 100 bits from 8 or more people in the next 5 minutes. Or,
does this grind your gears?
My gears are a grindin'. 100 bits from 8 or more people in the next 5 minutes, or a sub from 8 or more people in the next 5 minutes, and we start the Natalie got a divorce hype train.
This should definitely be a level 5 then for sure.
This one should be completed in no time. Everybody gift a sub, or just everybody throw in 100 bits. We'll clear through this thing. If everybody listening at this time throws in 100 bits, we don't have to do any hype trains today. Just 100 bits from everyone, or just throw in a sub. Let's have some fun. Fuck you, dude. Little Lemmy, Sparky Rose, Call Me Michaela, Aaron's Crusty Sleeping Bag, Deer Butch, Lippet Zippy, Ruger. There we go. The hype train has begun. Let's fire up the MIDI, and then we'll shut up about the hype train until the clock hits 2 minutes. You guys keep that ball in the air, and we don't even have to talk about it. Woo! Oh, fuck with steel toe, your life falls apart.
Wow.
That's how it works.
You mess with the bull.
Fuck with steel toe, your life falls apart.
Let's poke the bear cage. Let's see what happens. Okay,
Yeah, it
go
should
ahead.
be fine.
Yeah,
Should work out
yeah.
great. I'm sure your husband won't get tired of your horse shit.